I was kind of looking forward to this because I was thinking to myself, when Sarah posts, I'll be able to tell how her thumb is healing by the craft. And it looks like your thumb is healing, so congratulations there. This project must have been terribly, terribly difficult for you with the thumb injury. So I apologize for that, but you've done really a great job with what you have to work with. Let's take a look at what's going on. I think in general, I think that the craft is still a little bit. Well, let me pull. I got this guide that I made here, and I'm using this since we're not using PDFs here. But you can see that. Okay, you see, there's your true baseline right there. As we can see, those serifs resting on the baseline, and then we can kind of see that this kind of shoots up a little bit. So the composition isn't on a true horizontal. And then also, if I take my same guideline and, oh, don't read the words, and then we can see that the verticals aren't true either. Okay, now I know you're not supposed to use guides, but and that's fine, but just think about that. My ruler, let me put my ruler down here. And then, okay, so fire and ice, let's take a look at the current. Well, there's a couple obvious issues. I think that the E's are really need some help. They're just, they don't even look similar. So we're losing some consistency there. See what I mean? Take a look at those bowls. See, those should be the same shape. But it kind of looks like probably your thumb started hurting really badly by the time you got to the C and the E. So I'm not gonna be too hard on that. But serifs look good. Watch those brackets. It's got to be really consistent. Those bracketed serifs. And what's a bracket? What's a bracket, you ask? Let's jump over here and take a look. This is a bracket right here. Straight. Where is my bracket? There's a bracket right there. See how it's kind of curved a little bit? I think they show it. Yeah, they show it right here. This is a bracketed. See where it's curved like that, as opposed to an unbracketed straight serif. So those brackets have to be really super consistent. Through here, here. See here, that's almost a straight serif. That's not a bracket. Let's take a look at the N, and we can see that if we jump in here, let's jump in here, take a look at that N. We can see it is indeed a curved bracket, okay? Whereas that's straight. Okay, so watch that, just little things like that. Other than that, I think you're doing really good. I think one of the problems, I think you're using a soft lead. I'm not sure what kind of pencil you're using, but it's definitely going to be a softer lead. And I think if you were to use a harder lead, you would not get all of these smudges, and you wouldn't have any loose graphite on them, any loose lead floating around to create these smudges. So as you can see, a lot of students are using mechanical. See right there? And look at the results you get. They're just super crisp. There's a big difference between trying to use a drawing pencil and a mechanical drafting pencil for this assignment. If you don't have one, I mean, don't go out and get one, but by all means, try to keep a harder lead. Select a drawing pencil with a harder lead. All right, awesome. Any questions at all? Give me a holler. All right. I hope your thumb feels better for the final iteration, and rest assured, Sarah. This is the last of our hand-rendered kerning exercises. So, please rest assured, once we're done with this, we can all give our fingers a rest and give our hands a rest and work the cramps out. All right? So great job. Any questions, give me a holler. Thank you.